What's up, YouTube? What do we got going on tonight? One of my topics is, I was just reading an article that Biden is saying that white supremacists are now the most lethal threat to the United States. Well, the United States. Well, what is he referring to about white supremacy? Because the way they've been putting it, supremacy is if you're a Republican, Christian, you're against all the evil in this world. If you're against certain movement, not moral in values. They've been pushing this narrative for a while. The Christian to be a white supremacist. They're throwing that out there so loosely now. They're making it seem as if you're a Christian, you're white supremacist, racist, and whatnot. It's not the case. Biden was saying that white supremacy is bigger than BLM, Antifa, Al-Qaeda, what's the other one? ISIS. So we patriots are a bigger threat than actual terrorist organizations. This is what I'm talking about. This is the threat to our nation. This communist dictator is the threat to our nation. You're calling Christians white supremacists. You're calling Christians racist because we don't stand for immoral values. Just because it is now acceptable in society does not make it right. Just because society is saying, well, it's okay if you're that way, does not make it truthful, does not make it right. Just because we do not stand with a certain movement. And you know what movement I'm talking about. The movement with a stolen flag. I've talked about this flag before. It's a stolen flag that they've taken. Just because us patriots have certain things that certain individuals will say is racist, when in reality it's not. If you actually understood history, instead of taking what you were told, you would understand the truth. You would understand that the South was not fighting for slavery. If you want to argue that that's what the war was over, then why did the North have slaves too? I want you to think about that and think about that deeply. Because if the North was about freeing the slaves, then why did they have slaves too? Oh, but they treated them better than the South. Actually, that's false. If you actually study history, you would realize the North was treating them a lot worse. You are being lied to by fake media. You are being lied to by schools that are being told what to teach. They are not teaching real history. They are teaching what they are told to teach is the thing. All right? If you dig deep, you will understand. But if you don't dig, if you don't do research for yourself, you are never going to understand. You are going to be blind for the rest of your life. If you do not wake up to realize what is actually happening, you are the dummy. If you take what they feed you, and they're feeding you poison, you're going to die. So stop eating what they're feeding you, okay? So, with that being said, it's tiresome of hearing stuff like this. I'm tired of hearing, well, you're a white supremacist because of blah 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 blah, and that's further from the case. Oh, I'm white, I'm Christian, I have a Confederate flag. Oh my gosh, I really must be a racist because I have what society says is racist because they say it is, and it must be it because the government says so, right? Because the government, they went to school and they know that they got a degree from a college so they can say, well, if we say it, it must be right because we're the government and we say so. So you need to understand that it is because we're the government and we were told, and you need to bow down to us because we're the government. We're almighty. You're a person, so you don't really know anything. But if you are from the government, oh, then, oh my gosh, yeah, bow down to you because you're Mr. Almighty and you know everything because you're the government. You have the power of being dumb, okay? So, and if you're white, have freaking white pride. Oh my gosh, I said the bad word, white pride. You can't have white pride because if you have white pride, then that's racist. But you can have all the other pride in the world, right? But as long as it's not white pride, you can't be white because if you're white, you must be racist because your skin is white and you don't understand. You're racist because you were born white, so therefore, it is what it is. But you can have black pride, Hispanic pride, Asian pride, gay pride, but you can't have white pride because you're white. That has nothing to do with races. Understand that. If you're white, be proud of it. If you're black, be proud of it. Just because I have a Confederate flag don't make me racist. Come on, bub. Hey, come on. Kitty cat's getting in the way of videos. Yeah. Anyways, on to the next topic. Oh, where was this one? So another interesting thing I saw online. Developing White House on alert as officials probe mysterious energy-directed attacks. Now, I didn't fully read the article. It's kind of interesting that's going on. And what could that be? Directed energy weapons? I mean, we are in this crazy time in our society. Cyber warfare. So, think about it. Cyber attacks. And the article, I didn't open it to fully read it, but it also says that people were getting ill. So what was causing that? Please, anyone, hit in the comments of what you think about what I just talked about and what I'm talking about. It would be nice to create a dialogue. Interesting to see what other people think about this different stuff. So we got all this different stuff going on. Now going into directed energy. Directed energy, what is it? Weapons. Other countries could be attacking us. Things to think about. Things to prepare for. I don't really know how you prepare for a directed energy weapon, but if it comes in form of like an EMP, you can get a Faraday cage to protect your electronics. But something to think about. Another topic of the day, National Day of Prayer. A reverend was denied a permit to hold a prayer service at the Capitol. This was the first time in 70 years. They had it last year, but they didn't have it this year, today. Because Biden's America, what Biden wants, he wants to make it illegal for Christians to be out in public. He wants to create a country that is anti-Christian. This country was founded on Christian morals and Christian values. Biden is against this. Biden wants to make you and me, a Christian, a criminal. That's also why they're painting Christians out to be white supremacists. And we need to take a stand. We really do need to take a stand and be outspoken. It's not being hostile to be outspoken. If we don't stand, do we fall? I'd rather be standing than falling. The only time I want to fall is when I'm falling on my knees, to bow my head and pray to Christ, to pray to my Savior. It's the only time I want to fall. Other than that, I'm going to stand up and be outspoken and be the one they say is what society says, even though society is wrong about certain things. I will be outspoken about the LGBTQ. I will be outspoken about abortion. Because all these things are immoral. You don't. This crap means if you side with this bullcrap, you have no morals. You have no values. You do not value life at all. Oh. Yeah. If you side with that crap, you do not value life at all. I'm sorry that I'm not sorry, but it is what it is. We need to be outspoken, and we shall not bow down at all. This is God's plan. If you ain't from me, you won't understand. This is my concern. This is who I am. So welcome to my house. I'm trying to find the other thing. And this goes back into the LGBT stuff. So Disney's Pixar is looking to have a video with a transgender character. This is an abomination. We cannot have this crap. This is evil and demonic. And it needs to end. We do not need our kids going to school and learning about this crap. We do not need our kids. Oh my gosh. Kitty's trying to say hi. Anyways, we do not need people teaching our kids stupidity, because that's what it is. It's stupidity. Oh, but it's real. You're born this way. Bullshit. No, you're not. Get that crap out of your head. You're not born that way. It's a choice. You make a choice. You're making these stupid choices because you got something wrong. You're making these choices because you failed Science 101 if you float that way. You failed Science 101. That's the end of the discussion right there. Male, female. That's it. There's only two genders. If you say there's more, y'all got something wrong with you. Majorly. Just because it's accepted nowadays does not make it true, does not make it right. It is what it is. It's evil. It will always be. It has always been. Evil, sick, demonic. We need to stand up. We are losing our country. We are under attack, majorly. We need to bow down and pray for our land before it's gone. We need to bow down and ask God back into our land. Put God back in this country. Instead of having a Biden America where evil is good and good is evil. Let's put God back and have good be over evil once again. We need to end it. We need America to be America again. Enough with this crap. Open your eyes and stop this nonsense. Here, I'm going to read something. This is off of a page on Facebook. And it says, when a church changes biblical truth and standards to match current culture, they're no longer following the Bible, they're following the lost. Meaning, a church cannot side with these movements that are going on today. Sin is sin, no matter how you look at it. You can't sugarcoat it and change it. It's still sin. You can't take crap and put sprinkles on it and call it a chocolate donut. It's still crap. Same goes with sin. Sin is sin no matter what. You can't sugarcoat it to make it lovable. Okay? The churches need to stand up and be bold. It is. It is. I will not bow down. I will not fold. But yet what I will do is I will stand up and be bold. Because I don't care if people don't like me because of my views. I don't care if people don't like me because of my beliefs. I don't care if people don't like me because I stand for the truth. Because I will stand for the truth no matter what. If you call me racist because I stand for the truth, so be it. If you call me whatever because I stand for values and I stand for morals, so what? Call me whatever you want. But I am going to stand for the truth. no matter what. I don't need no fairy tale bullshit. Because fairy tale bullshit is what it is. It's bullshit. Okay? My rights don't end where your feelings begin. I stand up for the truth. I have always done that, and I will always continue to do that. No matter how many people hate me for it. So I am going to end it here, and y'all have a great night. And remember, Jesus Christ is coming really soon. And as I always say in all of my videos, or almost all of my videos, government is our enemy. Government has been our enemy. So remember, stay as a 3%er. See? American flag with the skull. American flag, but it's got the 3%er sign in there. It's the way it needs to be. Everyone have a great night, and God bless. Bye. Join the conversation on YouTube, you ask. Watch